So I'm gonna borrow this. Nudge, nudge, steal the code. Shit, I forgot about the mazes. Fuck this shit. Oh, I forgot the brackets again. I mean, just kill me already. Is this the most addictive coding game ever? Yes. Am I about to throw it out today? Possibly. In this game we control this drone, plant these various crops, harvest them, earn resources and buy seeds and other stuff. We control the drone by writing this code. The drone then executes every single command you can see here, and that does all the harvesting. There are also a few coding puzzles. We've already completed the mazes puzzle, which is this, where the drone has to find a path in the maze leading towards a treasure chest. And I think today we're gonna unlock a new puzzle, which is here, the dinosaurs, just below the cactus puzzle. So for that we need 5,000 cacti, which we've got, so let's unlock it. Alright, how do the dinosaurs work? First off, do we have any hints? No. So obviously it's gonna be easy, right? We're gonna farm dinosaurs for ancient bones. We have to buy eggs and use them. Okay, so first off, how much does an egg cost? So trade items.egg, it costs 20 cactus items. Okay, that's, I'd say, quite expensive. So we buy a bunch of eggs, we use them, and then we get the dinosaurs. They like to move, so from time to time they swap with a random neighbor. I see, that's quite nasty, because last time we did some sorting of the cactus plants, but those nuggets didn't move. 4 different types of dinosaurs. Harvesting a dinosaur will harvest all adjacent dinosaurs of the same type. So an entire connected group of dinosaurs will be harvested at once. I see. So we need to sort them into groups, into those 4 groups based on the type. We can find out the type by calling the measure function, which will give us a unique number. Alright, we can also measure the neighbors as per usual. Now this is the interesting part. The number of bones you get depends on the size of the group of dinosaurs you harvest. Harvesting groups up to 4 will drop bones equal to the square of the group. Groups of size 4 or larger drop bones equal to 4 times the group size. Thus the number of bones per dinosaur increases with group size up to size 4 and then remains constant. For optimal efficiency, you always want to harvest groups of size 4 or larger. Perhaps best to only harvest groups of size 4, just to make it simpler and faster, maybe. Groups also wrap around the side of the farm, so a dinosaur on the edge of the farm is considered adjacent to a dinosaur on the other side of the farm. Right. Okay, this is really bad. So first of all, what I didn't understand is whether the dinosaurs can swap around the edge as well. So I just bought 100 eggs and let's try using them. So I'm just gonna use 1 here. Hello, I'm using 1. Call use item to hatch a dinosaur. Well, it doesn't work now, does it? Oh crap. And I upgraded them by accident already. I wanted to see this. You have to trade eggs and use them. What? Okay, I honestly had no idea I would fail this early. Use item, items.egg. Use item, items.egg. Why are you not using the item? Do I have to have grass there? So I'm gonna harvest this bush that's growing here. Oh, there we go. That's a dinosaur. It looks like a duck. Alright. So, yep, that's a chicken. Now, are you ever gonna move and swap with a neighbor? Is this considered a neighbor? Or does it really have to be a dinosaur? Because if so, this puzzle might be a bit easier. Can I use another egg? Okay, there we go. That's a black chicken. Are you ever gonna move? Oh, there we go. They swapped. Right, I see. So now I'm gonna harvest you, then I'm gonna move to here. So these 2 spots are technically adjacent to each other. Now plant another dinosaur, and I'm now interested to see whether these 2 are gonna swap places at some point. So are these considered adjacent or not? Honestly, it seems like the dinosaurs are taking ages to swap. So I think we could just treat this as a cactus puzzle and don't really care about anything else. Okay, it's been ages, so I don't think they're gonna swap ever. Now the first thought I had was to take this world and divide it into 4 quadrants. And then in the middle, in the corner of each of the quadrants, you would have the core of the herd of dinosaurs. Sort the types into each corner or each quadrant, and then you can harvest those. Obviously, you're gonna lose some dinosaurs in the parts where the, quadrants are touching, because they will swap places. But now I'm thinking it might be easier to simply plant the dinosaurs everywhere, and then starting from the bottom left corner, you just sort them, just like the cacti. So sort so that top right corner is one type of dinosaur. So don't care about anything else, just move type 4 top right, okay? Then harvest, because you're gonna push them there and they're gonna start running away, and then when you sort again, you're gonna push them back there again. And since they can't wrap around, they're just gonna, flee a bit. So you do this for every type of dinosaur, right? Shall we just go for it? And I think I'm just gonna, add it to this part, Farmer 9.0. So here I have functions where I define the number of items I want the function to get. So for example, here, plant pumpkins, 60,000, which means this function is gonna run until I have 60,000 pumpkins. So I'm just gonna say plant dinos, and let's say none, meaning plant them until you run out of the items needed. So in this case, that's cacti. Now I have the cactus puzzle right here, and I think the dinosaurs are gonna be very similar. Oh crap, I have now noticed that this function is basically universal. Ah, shit. Okay, the code is pretty bad, so I almost don't care anymore. Just plant everywhere. This is a tools file where I just, have some helpful functions. So I'm just gonna copy this bit, put it here, edit it a bit. So plant everywhere. That's basically gonna plant the items everywhere in the world, right? So you get the entity to type, to plant, and you get the item. Here we don't buy the cactus seed, but we buy the item given to us. If we can't buy it, so we don't have enough resources, we say false. We didn't plant everywhere. Then we go through the whole grid and plant the item or the entity, which is entity, and using the item or the seed item. Again, if we can't plant it because for some reason we maybe ran out of seeds, we say false. And then once all this is done, we return true. Now, this means that here, where I plant the cacti, I can simply say plant everywhere. And that means I don't even need this function, I can just call it here. So if not, plant everywhere, and the item is entities.cactus, and the item is items.cactus seed. So if I can't, I return, otherwise I sort and harvest. So this is no longer needed. I suppose people have told me in the comments of the previous video, I have not seen that yet. So sorry about that. So if not, plant cacti, okay. If not, plant everywhere. Entities. Oh wait. Oh shit, the dinosaurs are not planted. Oh fuck me. Okay, anyway, I need to use this plant everywhere function everywhere. So for example, this part, which plants carrots, that's the same, right? That's this bit. So you keep moving and do stuff, and in range, plant item, trade. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. But we have the entity count, I can't be bothered. Or can I? Do we use the entity type everywhere, anywhere else? No, we don't. Can I just say plant everywhere? I think I can, can't I? Plant carrots, where is that used? Plant carrots. Where do we harvest the carrots? Oh, here. Oh, okay, never mind. Screw that. But yeah, I could make it more universal, but the issue for another time. We're interested in the dinosaurs today. I could technically just say, instead of saying plant item, you say use item. So I could pass the, function to be called, the reference to the function. But again, like I said, I can't be bothered at this point. I'm just focused on this puzzle, not on code quality at this point. Oh, and use item is also, done differently. Yeah, this would be too painful. So, use item. If you for some reason can't, then you're an idiot, but you return false and so on. So the rest should be fine. So from the outside, we call plant dinos. That's this function. So while we haven't reached the goal, we hatch dinos. That's this bit. So we use the items and then we should have the field or the farm full of dinos. So then I'm just gonna remove this bit and see whether this actually works now. So I'm gonna run the farmer 9.0 and here we said, make 25,000 gold. We're at 21,000. Which means that the drone is gonna plant a few mazes, find the treasure, and find it again. So 1 second, almost there, just one more maze, and yeah, we're done. So now the drone has started planting cacti. Here I said solve cacti 5,000. So once we have 5,000 of these cactus items, the drone is gonna stop and plant the dinos. Now the cactus puzzle is basically sort the cacti plants so that the smallest plant is bottom left and the largest plant is top right. So I implemented this simple bubble sort which sorts the rows, then it sorts the columns, and that ensures the largest items are top right. I think this should be the last pass, right? So sort, harvest, and there we go. Now we've got the dinos. Oh, wait, why did you harvest the dinos? Oh, because this is in a while loop, so the dinos harvesting was done. So then we run this code again, earn gold, and solve the cacti. Okay, should I just let this run? No, I don't think so, because then it's gonna just buy more eggs. So the dinos are hatched. So let's say sort dinos, or solve. What do I say? I say sort here and then harvest, but I'd say solve dinos, and repeat. Now we've got to write the solve function. Now I think it's basically gonna be very similar to cactus sorter. So I'm gonna borrow this, nudge, steal the code. And yeah, I can see it's not great, but just let me work with this as a base. I write it, figure out that it might be the same as the cactus puzzle, and then squash the codes into one. But for now, duplicate code. I just want to know what happens if I run this very sort you saw in the cactus puzzle on the dinos. So sort them by size, so that's this part, and then move south and west, because at the end you're gonna be here. So move south to here and west to here, because this is the part where we should have the sorted dinos. Actually, we should have them everywhere, but whatever. And harvest and break. Just earning some power that we lost, so that's the sunflower puzzle. And oh shit, I forgot about the mazes. Okay, I'm done. Just plant dinos, please. There. So let's run this code. The dinos get planted. And now we do the sorting. You can see that they are swapping a bunch, but generally the bubble sort is working, right? Yes, so the black ones are bottom left, and now mostly the same dinos are swapping with the same dinos. And I can see that the white ones, even though it's, bad, they basically were still all together. So should we just ignore everything and do it like the cactus puzzle? Because I kind of think that we can do it. Now the problem with the cactus puzzle is that, we've got these strips, diagonal strips of items. So the browns are in a strip like this and not really together. So what if I do it like this? Keep sorting and, harvesting while you have dinosaur there under you. Then you harvest and you sort it again. So would this work? It's not working. Why is this not working? So plant dinos and you do this, so not hatch dinos. So this doesn't work. Oh, because I can't trade for the items because I ran out of cactus items. Alright, so we need to solve the cactus puzzle again. Ah, crap. This is gonna take ages every time. Okay, there we go. Dinosaurs are being planted. Now we're doing the sorting part. They are already messing up quite a lot. But basically the main groups, as you see, are still pretty much connected. Now we do another sort. So they are once more connected. And then in the end here, we... fuck this shit. Oh, I forgot the brackets again. I mean, just kill me already. Oh, shit. And I need the cactus again. Oh, this is stupid. Okay, what I need to do is upgrade the cactus yield, right? I don't even have the cash to do that. This is bullshit. Oh, I missed it. So it got stuck here, and obviously since I've collapsed it, the error went away, but I think they couldn't compare this part, so the measure bit. So I'd say swap if what you're measuring now is larger than what's in that other direction, but before that, if measure, I guess, is none or equals none, I don't know. So if measure is none, or measure direction is none, or the thing we actually want, then you swap. Let's try again. Cactus puzzle. Okay, so now I'm thinking I could just unlock the dictionaries while the other thing is going. So dictionaries, and I need to move this away so I don't have a stroke. Okay, so it's basically like maps in all other languages, right? Yeah, so we have key and value. Okay, I see this could be useful. Are the cactus plants done? Yeah, almost there. So let's see whether this works. So we've got the dinosaurs being planted, and if there's an error, I want to catch it on the left side here. Yeah, but sort nicely into groups. Now harvest and solve again, and I see that you're stuck. Oh, because have swapped is true. Wait, can you not swap this dinosaur with the field there? Okay, that's new. I had no idea. Okay, let's try again. I think I've done some stuff, so let's see whether this works. So again, we just sort the dinosaurs, and the main thing comes after the first harvest. So right now, the drone should harvest the black ones. Yeah, that's it. And it's stuck again. Oh no, I messed up the if statement. So this problem that I'm measuring, comparing none and one, I fixed it using this if statement, which is wrong. This should be an and here. So if what I measure and what I measure in the direction, both can't be none. So when both of them are a number, then I can, measure and swap. So let's try again. So the dinosaurs are gonna be sorted any second now. I harvested here, and I just keep doing this. And then I wanted to harvest here. Ah, crap. I just can't get over the fact that when you harvest, you get this, and no more dinos there. I'm really just, my original thought was sort it, harvest this bit, top right, because that's gonna be the most recently solved, and then solve it again. I never expected this to happen. So what I'm thinking now is sort it just like the cacti, then go through the grid and just harvest everything. And once you do, there are going to be some losses of the dinosaurs not being sorted, but the most, as you can see, even like a minute after, most of them are still sorted, or at least are in groups of 4. So I've got this dino harvester that basically goes through the whole grid and harvests everything. This is again where the plant everywhere universal function would come in handy, because it exactly goes through the whole grid. And instead of planting item, we would say use item, or we would say harvest. So basically pass the function what's gonna happen. The problem is these functions have variable amount of arguments, which we could technically, figure out with the newly unlocked dictionaries. So we would say your function is use item, and this function would just check the dictionary and see, okay, so use item has this many arguments or whatever, and the rest would be null, I guess. That's weird. Anyway, let's say we want 2000 bones from these dinos. So we're not gonna have enough cacti to do that, right? Right. So cacti, please. And you've ran out of gold as well. Okay, great. So first, earn some gold by finding the treasures. Then earn some cactus items. Okay, we're back with the dinosaurs. I think I'm gonna have to, I don't know what, just like get a bunch of cactus items, because it's taking way too long to just, try a solution. So hopefully it's gonna work now. Harvest, harvest. Nice, awesome. So we got like 800 bones, right? And the grid is 10 by 10. So that's 100. And what did we say? What do we expect our ideal yield to be? 4 times the group size. So ideally, it's 10 by 10, so 100. Group size is 100. Times 4 is 400. And the yield of our dinosaurs is 200%, so 800. And I honestly think we basically got it. So it works exactly the same like the cactus puzzle. This is insane. Okay, so we're at 1.6 thousand bones. And I said ideal yield is 800. So let's see whether we can get to 2.4, at least roughly 2.4. Almost there, almost sorted. Doesn't look great, they're already mixing together. But let's see. And there we go. Oh, and it's 2.34. So 720-ish, I think. I'm gonna take this as a win. So this code works.